Welcome back to another episode of How They Died. Today, we are taking a deeper dive into the life and death of the crazy criminal Charles Manson. Charles Manson was an American criminal who, with his followers, the Manson family cult, led a campaign of murder that would make him one of the most infamous criminals in history. Manson was given the death penalty in 1971, which was later commuted to life in prison. He was well known for his role in the brutal murders of pregnant actress Sharon Tate and other residents of Hollywood. It is believed that the Manson family, which includes Manson and his young, devoted disciples, committed 35 murders. Due, in part, to a lack of evidence, the majority of their cases were never tried. For the murders of Tate, writer Wojciech Frykowski, his partner, coffee bean heiress Abigail Folger, and celebrity hairstylist Jay Sebring on August 9, 1969, as well as two additional victims on August 10, 1969, wealthy supermarket executive Leno LaBianca and his wife, Rosemary, the perpetrators had already been given life sentences. Throughout the course of the trial, a variety of motives were examined. The most likely scenario is that Manson's pathological ego, insanity, and belief in Armageddon influenced his actions. Manson was of the opinion that he was the new Messiah and that he and his followers would be able to escape a nuclear attack by hiding in a secret world beneath the desert. One of his prophetic visions was that the race war would be won by black people, and that Manson and his family would have to mentor the black community because they wouldn't have the experience to run the world. Manson was found guilty of first-degree murder on January 25, 1971, for orchestrating the Tate LaBianca victims' deaths. After the Supreme Court of California ruled that all death sentences issued prior to 1972 were invalid, he received a death sentence that was automatically commuted to a term of life in prison. He was given a life sentence and was imprisoned for the next 4 decades. Manson was said to be seriously ill and having gastrointestinal bleeding in January 2017. He was rushed to Mercy Hospital, and a few days later, he was brought back to Corcoran State Prison. Manson, who was 83 years old at the time, was admitted to the hospital once more on November 15, and on November 19, it was reported that Manson had passed away naturally in a Bakersfield, California, hospital. Manson's remains were cremated and scattered on a California hillside 4 months after his death.